One is born, one under the warm orange sun. Number 4 could reassure what's in store when the storm comes. The young look toward the old, just like the old look toward the young. Maybe there'll be enough source to absorb once the recording's done. But for now, sweet child, just have more fun. This world is no place for boredom. That's a poor sportsman's post-mortem. Soaking the ghost stories with a grain of salt and a pure sponge. There's many paths to follow on the road that forks tongues. So if you can't beat them, don't join them or conform, hun. Chances are, you still stick out like a sore thumb. So just step to the beat of your own war drum. Choose your fights wisely. There's plenty hurdles to overcome of more importance. Be a spokesperson for your wishes, a poster child for your morals. But most of all, be a good host to your organs, so you can go the whole distance and actually know that you did it. If you could define your sole existence and grasp what makes you different, you win it. It's Differentia. There's infinite dimensions, too many to mention of. Varying degrees of thought meant to build the tension up. But it only takes one to break through each and every single millennia. It's Differentia. It's Differentia. It's Differentia. There's infinite dimensions, too many to mention of. Varying degrees of thought meant to build the tension up. But it only takes one to break through each and every single millennia. It's Differentia. It's Differentia. Now could you push the species forward for the caveman clan and spark the Promethean flame ablaze to aim at advance? But see, it wasn't for the gang or the acclaim at hand. You really did it for you. Now that's the main aspect. The nature of our beast is wired by impulses and urges. When you follow them, the genius of the cosmos emerges universes. Counter it to it, the true science when you deny them. That's the cause of world violence. The fact we each different hues is the huge sign that we meant for alignment. There's no harmony between carbon copies. We couldn't get along if we were all just some partial bodies. It takes a little hardness, resistance, some push and pull. That's the central principle and rule of people at the peaceful pinnacle. When opposition pickles you, just know that's what it's meant to do. It's still on you to stay original, true. Primitive ooze is brimming through my system. Blue blood and the mix is brewed mystical, it's a miracle. The bolder moves ain't for the social cues, it's cause evolution is overdue. It's Differentia. Look into the eyes of another who's different than y'all. Work with them or against her, but don't let it censor y'all. Stay in control of your energy and show your true character. It's Differentia. It's Differentia. It's Differentia. There's infinite dimensions, too many to mention of. Varying degrees of thought meant to build the tension up. But it only takes one to break through each and every single millennia. It's Differentia. It's Differentia. It's Differentia. Señor Gigio, B.I.Lectric. This album is dedicated to you. People living in the ecosystem, fulfilling planetary purposes and missions, tunnel vision driven. But sometimes they wonder what lies in the yonder behind the veils. Are there finer details to this time-weaving spell? They get glimpses and they marvel at sky colors, but otherwise it's like nah-uh. Clocking fast, back to mundane. Block out the fascinations, frustrated. People oblivious, repeating Iliads, retold through lineage, but read it all is meaningless. Denote a silliness, so devote no energy to see hope and infinity from remote existences. We are why. We are why. We are here. Here we are. We are why. The fruit is ripe to pick. The moon in the sky is lit. Pool in the tide high to the brim of the rocks above the beach. In the distance the ship sails silently, and the wind chills nice and brisk. A touch of iciness and bliss while the kids light their split. The smoke plumes through the nighttime mist, perfume and heightening the senses so enticingly. A woman snoozing quiet in the tent, wrapped tight in the blanket by herself right behind the bench, where there's a marking of a hieroglyph, and underneath someone wrote with a Sharpie, why is life like this? We are why. Why are we here at all? We are why. Early morning morning sunshine and grand rising. Up on the city, waking up, it's mine. In a sleepy neighborhood, you hear the baby crying. And on the crazy side of town, blaring fire truck sirens. And the streets so busy, you can miss it all. Most couldn't pick apart the mission from the miracles. In a shop, the gypsy sitting with a crystal ball. She says, we are why. We are why. We are here. Here we are. We are why. And sometimes I can't tell if I'm living in a sanctuary or an insane asylum. Could be both, could be worse, could be better, but you never know, so I'm staying modest. The way the raindrops hit lay upon your conscience. The weight of the world's problems, the process. Way too confusing and so chaotic. Make you dig in your soul like you dig in your pockets for some kind of solution to sway the outcome. Start right at the top and take it straight to the bottom. How in the universe did we obtain this quandary? We are why. We are why. We are here. We are. Why are we here at all? We are why. We are why. We are why we are here. It's simple, but it makes so much sense. The pressure built up in this world can feel real dense, and yet the impact we have on reality is immense. This is the reason why I hold so much reverence for each individual difference. Even though the experience can get tense, it goes into the love that we create. And on the other end of the spectrum, it's expressed as deep hate. But may it all dissipate. At the precipice, wrestling to the limit. Arch nemesis stretching to the infinite. Atoms holistic, cataclysmic battles witnessed on the Mount of Olympus. Shit showering ballistic, scattering shattered chalices of God, powering piss of vinegar to cowering infants. How are we this big? And yet in the hour we dismissed, and the dowry diminishes. The biggest predicament in existence we be tripping with other humans, and how hard it is to live with them. Polarities driven by magnetism, opposites attract till they hitting. Titans clashing, conflict and rhythm do the dance. The devil wants taunting mirror images, counterfeits identity dependent on the enemy. Playing out a myth of antithesis, predicated on our differences. Hate deliver us from ignorance. Hate me with everything you got. Claim me as your soul, enemy to God. Make me your centerpiece of plot. Pour out all your venom into my facade. Hate me with everything you got. Claim me as your soul, enemy to God. Make me your centerpiece of plot. Pour out all your venom into my facade. Every war's nothing more than a lover's quarrel. Battles between brothers from other worlds over the motherboard. Distant twin sisters with daddy issues. Who we covet more? Tension building a whole lifetime with subtle force. Who drew first blood and lunged their sword? It's hard to uncover the source when there's nothing but gore. Couldn't recognize one from the other. Doubling portraits, bare knuckle sword beat to a pole, pummeling each other's cords. There's a judgment for it. How could you number score? As every rumble royal when all vengeance of the Lord. Then to what proportion will it engulf a sport? It's suffering a prize when they were all upon the shores. Hate me with everything you got. Claim me as your soul, enemy to God. Make me your centerpiece of plot. Pour out all your venom into my facade. Hate me with everything you got. Claim me as your soul, enemy to God. Make me your centerpiece of plot. Pour out all your venom. Hate is the new love. Show your true colors when you drew blood from my ghoul's mug. You needed me there. I was here for you to tear into with your claws, repping the cause you couldn't accept. A mirage in your mirror, so I wouldn't deflect what you put in effect. The hook intercepts, looking like intellect to the back of your neck. But that's a deception, and so was my image. What you hate so much is the form of religion. My crucifixion vindicated your shadow, gave sanction to your rays and allowed you to blow. Hate me with everything you got. Claim me as your soul, enemy to God. Make me your centerpiece of plot. Pour out all your venom into my facade. Hate me she want, what she need. Hey yo, she looking for love, love, love. What he want, what he need. Hey yo, we looking for love. The kids want it, the kids need it. Hey yeah, they looking for love. The grown folk and the old folk. Hey yeah, they looking for love. Around the world, the whole world, we looking for love, love, love. Have you seen it? Can you find it? We looking for love, love, love. This the hardest shit in the world. It's called love. Only fools rush in and put they love out on Front Street. That's where the wolves hunt down the center fresh lunch meat. The young bleed thinking their hearts cut from the concrete and end up chung lead by a punk beat. It's fugly. Uneven streets with a lonely market path to death. And cuffing season only leads to cardiac arrest. Have you shackled in the nest of lovelessness? She gave up her best self just to be a conquest. Failed to see the signs of a fine young cannibal. And that's the part where blind love handicapping you. Yeah, that part. Exposed as a softie when you poised to act hard. True knowledge belongs to those who have heart. This where wisdom starts when you listen and act smart. Besides Cupid, there's the other side to it. Unlock the universe when the right minds use it. Transform the world through your heart chakra light beams. Missiles neutralized by the force field fire screen. That's how hearts melt like ice cream, even the cold stones. This is most known by old souls. It's not Hollywood. Unconditional love is a gateway to godlyhood. You got it good if you found someone who truly does. Most folks happy to settle for computer love. It's like the music biz, some do it for a buzz, but there's no competition when you do it for the love. Yup, it's a powerful display. The smell of real love make the cowards run away. No flowers today. Love ain't for the faint of heart. 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 Heart, no.
Love be genuine, swimming in the feminine. Let 'em in, then let it go. Nothing disturb the flow, essence glow. Presence ain't for show, hit the gas, let's go. I do it for the love. Do it for the babies and I do it for my cuz way too many babies growing up without the love, never really knowing what it was. And it's a damn shame. Girls spit hit like propane. Keep it lit in my own lane. Spreading love be the main frame. Yeah, 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 oh. True love run deep like a river well. Never sell, yeah, the real can tell. You feel the real, none can defeat love's fire, take a seat. You got a problem with everybody. Maybe the problem be only one buddy. You get what you give, so give to live. It's the universal law you dig. Real picture of life be big, and this chapter small, so give it your all. Answer love's call. Problems be small, it's all love when you give it freely. Like lessons, receive them dearly. True love make the hardest weak in the knees. Don't always get what you want, but you'll get what you need. World is mine, so you mind your mind. Love in a world that be blind. Moon magic.
Love ain't for the faint of heart. 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 Yeah. And this message of love has been brought to you by the hardest, Señor Gigio, Boom Magic, B.I.Lectric on the beat. Word to your mother. It's Differentia.
And you don't stop. Another And You Don't Stop radio show. I'm the man Chuck D. Let's get right into this with no further ado. And then we're going to go into one of the most creative, hardworking, inspirational MCs from the Bay. Señor Gigio is back.
16 hot cross buns.
I'm probably not your cup of tea. I'll probably be a liability to your company. But since it's up to me, I work for nobody but G. I mix business and pleasure like it's a luxury. The average rap fan in love with the fuckery. But I spit gems and sow mustard seeds over Big Sean dusty beats. Sucker MCs get served like I'm butlering. Is they mad cause I'm rocking my own custom tee? Or is it really they jealous of what's underneath? No, not my flesh though, I do tan nicely. I could never sell my soul though, I'm too damn feisty. No groupies and yes men, just one woman to stand by me. Your whole clique is scam like me. Don't act too hard and get your panties in a twist. My family in this bitch, can we persist? If you don't like me, cool, deal with it. If you on my team, build with me. If you don't like me, cool, deal with it. If you on my team,
I give a fuck, I ain't your cup of tea. Excuse the subtlety, but that's just what it be. Too hot in this mug, they can blow if they don't love to heat me. I'm big chillin' with my hands up in my dungarees, sucking teeth. Careless as a George Mike whisper on the front step, sippin'. While the porch light flickers, gang with me. So it don't matter who ain't with me. Just wanna make Swilly stay litty and paint cities, you feel me? What's the deal? We can build, just don't build me up to break me down. That's filthy. If so, I get over it however that he'll be coming around that mountain until we meet again. You can seek a friend like the world from the reach your end. Instead you wanna hate on the steez within. That ugly boy staring in the mirror, I see a 10. I love me. If y'all don't show none, I don't need a thing. See it then. I got some bad news for the folks who don't like me. Well that's cool, you a hoe, haha.
If you don't like me, cool, deal with it. If you on my team, build with me. If you don't like me, cool, deal with it.
Deal with it.
If you on my team,
yeah, look, ayy, I'm probably not your cup of tea. Probably didn't see this country was under siege. There ain't never lunch for free, don't be punching me. You will find that mission incomplete while I'm puffing tree. You don't fuck with me, it's cool, deal with it. She told me let the seed flow while I'm still in it. I peel spinach, spin it on the salmon and peel off. That's kinda off brand like salmon and detox. Kinda mannish in green socks. Please hold my hand through these damaging weak thoughts. I blink not, too much going on in the skull's watch. The second hand tried to reprimand the whole spot. My nose dropped under the knife. Love of my life told me make sure you understand that wondering's nice, but decisions are better. I'ma gift you a sweater. My blueprint is studious with pivotal measures. Me and Gigio be tweaking off the miserable weather. How it's really kinda nice when you isn't embedded in the brick in the wall. It's the thick of it all. At this point, nobody's thinking at all, but I deal with it.
If you don't like me, cool, deal with it. If you on my team, build with me. If you don't like me, cool, deal with it. If you on my team, God, I pray unto thee my soul to keep, that I may remain forever sucker-free. Thou keepeth these busters away from me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine haters. Thou anointeth my head with oils. My cup runneth over with Nathan with game. And in your name I pray, amen. Most my life I try to be the nice guy, cause it ain't my nature to be the shice type. I tend to view things on the bright side, till that sucker shit hit me from the blind side. Dumbasses talking to me like they Einsteins, when I'm the one who's the wise guy, so nice try. Your whole vibe don't jive right. I'm in the limelight and you invaded my space like a sci-fi flick. Cause I'm on the conscious tip. Bullies wanna talk some shit and hop on my dick. It's always a bum-ass rapper running this rap, cause I passed them up, holding on to a grudge for a fucking decade. Just cause I went separate ways and now I get paid. I ain't took nothing from ya. It ain't my fault that you don't do what you wanna. Jealous of me cause I'm official with a son and a wife. But it ain't my fault that you suck at life. Go dunk your sword nuts in a bucket of ice. You failed artists be the reason why I'm upping my price. I ain't faking it no more. Get out my lane and stay in your own hole. You a hater, that's why your paper be so low. I ain't faking it no more.
Just like that.
I ain't faking it no more. Hell no, I ain't feeling your flow, ho. Get the fuck up out my face and go home.
Hey yo,
I ain't faking it no more.
when I was young, backpacking and ill rapping, put rappers in mad caskets. Used to get props cause they thought I wouldn't profit. Now I'm on your radar and you see me as a target. Spend my last dollars on your shitty little mixtapes. Now you looking salty and I see it on your weak face. Yeah, I was the cat showing love at your show. Look around me and I'm standing alone. Wanna sabotage, kick me out of my throne. Left blood, sweat and tears in my soul on the microphone. Got the heart to say I'm overrated. Making history constantly can't erase this. Live in reality, you stuck in the matrix. Mediocrity lying saying you make hits. I'm authentic, you faking it just to make it. Fathers my haters, but they won't say shit.
I ain't faking it no more. Get out my lane and stay in your own hole. You a hater, that's why your paper be so low. I ain't faking it no more.
Just like that.
I ain't faking it no more. Hell no, I ain't feeling your flow, ho. Get the fuck up out my face and go home. I ain't faking it no more.
From the dust and rubble of brick and mortar, I'm the stunt double twin of Mozart. Bare knuckle fist of the North Star. Grip on the pin, Nick the born god. A photon blast from my third eye. Break down your protons on first try. Gremlins and witches try to talk wicked. Spread black magic, hypocrite cynic. A misinformation propaganda bigot. The biggest critic couldn't crush my spirit. It took me a minute to gain notoriety. It put fear in the fakes of society that try to take away my name with anxiety. The hate came in all shapes and variety. The big kids don't play like Ram Cuba. Fuck you, hijo de la gran puta.
Hey, before we even get started, you ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage. Like, straight the fuck up.
You can hate me. You can hate me now. I hate you too.
I hate you so much right now.
She fucking hates me.
It's time for the debut of I Hate Rap.
There's only one thing that I hate, but it's a bunch of crap. I hate rap.
Up and down, near and far, it's clear to see that two things are called opposites when they're just as different as they can be.
Differentia.
Oh, wake up! Life is so good. Indeed, I swear. It's where it's at. It's where it's at, y'all. It's where I wanna be. I don't wanna miss the things that life's got to give me. Whoa, what do you know? Life is on the go. Until death come go and steal the show. Life is jealous of death, because death gets all of the attention. Death stay trending forever, and life hardly ever give a mention. Life is jealous of death, because death gets all of the attention. Death stay getting respect, and life stay slept on in the trenches. Oh yeah, last Friday, Life came out with a brand new album. The whole thing is pounding from top to bottom, the whole track list sounding astounding. She really went in with her talents, with more flows than water fountains. Got hella creative and made the perfect amalgam of beauty and pain. Something to teach and entertain everybody, but they asleep to keep it 1000. Damn, they only focused on death. Every single he dropped is an instant success. Whoa, it's like he takes away their breath, and all he gotta do is barely flex. He don't even take the time to come up with his best. Most of his songs are senseless, and yet the industry stay cutting them checks, cause it's what the fans want. He sells more records than sex. Life is jealous of death, because death gets all of the attention. Death stay trending forever, and life hardly ever give a mention. Life is jealous of death, because death gets all of the attention. Death stay getting respect, and life stay slept on in the trenches. The media fed on the rivalry and played into the conflict. Some big promoters wanted to cash in and make it a contest. Pay-per-view live battle rap concert, that was what the fans wanted. The chattering is constant. So Life and Death held a press conference. They both look confident with the cameras on them. Calm, cool demeanors while the crowd cheers and taunts them. Some young news reporter asks, what's y'all's problem? Life coughed and responded, first off, I'm the one who started this whole scene. Wouldn't be none of y'all if it wasn't for me. Death agreed and said, true, I'm a natural part of life. In fact, what y'all don't know is that we're husband and wife. This whole game has been staged and rehearsed. We about to drop an album together and it's called Rebirth. Folks' heads damn near exploded. They began to question a whole system of values and motives. Yeah, soak up the message, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That Differentia shit. Funk lore storytelling. Señor Gigio, B.I.Lectric on the beat. Life ain't separate from death. The exit is the same as the entrance. The spirit is connected to flesh, and consciousness is our means of reflection. Life ain't separate from death. The exit is the same as the entrance. The spirit is connected to flesh. I hope you soak up the lyrics and the message. Bless, kids.
The devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil didn't do it this time, but he don't mind.
You got your index, finger flexed, ready to point, extending from the knuckle joint to pick out the perp, to place on all the blame behind these wicked times. The way to this world is gotta be a crime. See the signs, ain't he in the details? Seeking ye shall find. Well, what the fuck you looking for, huh? A peace of mind, fixated on the door, keep you blind to the sublime and the divine. Time binds, pulling the wool over your own pupils, but the serpent got no scruples when you wanna dish him kudos. Good look, you deserve a standing ovation for hurling this world further into eternal damnation with your earthly examinations, cursing and contaminating the airwaves with the name of Satan. You ain't saving shit, you slaving. When all you speak of is evil, you an agent. When all you claim is evil, each occasion that people are taken away from this earth, you are mistaken. Who are you praying to? You are forsaken. Who is your master? Do you even sing his praises? Cause here we are stranded and robbed naked. But the devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil didn't do it this time, but he don't mind. We're doomed for destruction with whatever you tell. Cause when you leave the discussion, then we're headed to hell. Ain't no rest for the wicked, but everybody's asleep. Cause who the fuck wants to wake up in the belly of the beast? Hellfire burn, spellbinding urn, filled with lost spirits, trying to be heard. And I'm scrying through the reflection on the blade of a dagger, to cut through the loony chatter, to get to the fact of the matter. The fat of the bladder, we bloody pissed. Ignorance is the cruddy bliss. Cause God don't love ugliness, so we broke all the mirrors in the maze, traded them for tear gas canisters to experience the rage. And we all have blood on our hands, shit in our pants, but we never gave a damn till it was our turn to dance. The famine came when the drought dried out the fountains, hard as the plague that outbroke through the towns and houses. Body count countless and heaven's locked down, so we sell it north-south cause the devil walk loud. The devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil don't mind taking all the credit. The devil didn't do it this time, but he don't mind. We're doomed for destruction with whatever you tell. Cause when you leave the discussion, then we're headed to hell.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands. All you sinners, wash your hands. Clean your mouth. Do you not speak the glory of the Most High? What do you proclaim? Nothing but evil from your lips.
Before you tell somebody to go to hell, maybe you should go there first. Don't judge, especially when you don't understand. And the fact is, a lot of things in life are incomprehensible, so there's really no place to judge anyway. But the one thing that we do know is that the Lord works in mysterious ways, and we all have our own walk in life. No matter what it looks like on the surface, understand that everything is on God's time. So if it pushes you to the edge to cross lines, and if the light don't shine on dark minds, could you still stay faithful in hard times? Could you still stay grateful in hard times? They gave us their version of history, all lies. Cause everything happens on God's time. God's time. God's time.
If you go back into history,
Yeah. B.I.Lectric. Señor Gigio. Come on, I said history ain't perfect. You said what? History ain't perfect. History ain't perfect. Yo. History ain't perfect. If I could go back in time, I'd only go to observe, not to interfere with the old world and disturb the sequence of events which stirred our birth line, so somehow spirit has been preserved. The ancestors cry out for justice served, but we do not speak their tongue, so the meaning is unheard, interpreted through pictures blurred. It's a mystery what occurred. There's more to history than the written word. Within the symmetry of our current earth, Lady Truth has left her signature on the rings of trees and the minerals of stones, in our blood and in our bones. Traces of the unknown, working through my natural instincts with an agenda of its own. So in which ways have we grown? Have we lost more than we've been loaned? If we're led to believe that we're wrong, then what are we being shown? History ain't perfect. 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 History ain't perfect.
If you go back into history,
the future once bright in Nostradamus, and now the past is the ghost that haunts us. There's not much to be made of a broken promise, and we can't go back for Pocahontas. So who's holding us hostage? Whoever controlling the conversation, take the soul motion out of context. Innumerable aspects, there's so much to process. The knowledge in one life alone without slowing up progress. And every moment in time is a test. The information is stigmatized. In order to be dignified, shall we review the stimuli? Rape, pillage, women they paid the price. They used to take a village, but even children were sacrificed. Men shed blood in battles as passage rights. Indigenous ways portrayed savage-like. And here we are, and we can barely even notice where we are. So ashamed of ourselves, it carries on. So detached from life, we marry ghosts at our burials. History ain't perfect. History ain't perfect. History ain't perfect. History ain't perfect.
If you go back into history,
Christopher Columbus and Plymouth Rock, the mental shock, trigger blocks within our system, signaling primitive thought. Not the sort that build pyramids mimicking God, but the kind that bore symptoms of chimpanzees and fight or flight. Without self-knowledge, how could you science life? Time ain't linear, we on the same spectrum, brain connecting to a wide range of reference. So if Cortez and Montezuma consume ya, you in the vortex not suited for the future. Uproot ya like Catholic Inquisition, or liberate ya like black abolition. We on the same prism as Martin Luther Jr. and Adolf, Neanderthals to Renaissance men like Plato. Backwards and forwards away we go, cause you can muster up Colonel Custer just for revenge lackluster, or learn to trust the call of the wild and be one with the spirit like Crazy Horse. Is your choice.
if you go back into history,
The other thing is I want to congratulate you for, and I think I'm in order here, is that are you a new father?
I am a new father.
Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
So when was your child born? Is it a boy or a girl?
He's a boy. His name is Montez, and he was born on April Fool's, you know, and it's fitting because basically we found out at 7 months that my wife was pregnant. So it's kind of like he's been on his own little practical joker time all along.
Yeah.
So yeah, so April 1st is perfect.
Well, congratulations and major props to you.
April 1st, 2021, Berkeley, California. Great news, the wizard change done blew my way. Off tops, my shoes was laced. The universe is the groovy place, so I move with the pace. One with the music, moods can swing, but I be doing my thing humane, organically. The man in the mirror's the man that I plan to be. If I'm a vessel for humanity, then let the essence of my work reflect through my family. It's been a long time coming, been wrapped up in the past, had to unwind from it. The young dude grew alongside strong-minded woman, born for life of abundance. My sunrise cometh, firstborn of 11 dreams. As below, so above, and what's underneath shall come to earth from the dirt. Star seeds blossom, we the tall trees that watch them. It's totally awesome. I wanna jump for joy, shake up the world with my bouncing baby boy.
Mama push you out like a goddess. In the presence of heavenly beings, I stay modest, Montez. But I'm ready though, we can grow together, plus my gems are plentiful. I got plenty to show ya, I'm just so happy, bro. You can call me Daddy-O.
You are the light that shines. You are the light that shines. So proud to call you mine. So proud to call you mine. You are the light that shines. You are the light that shines. So proud to call you mine.
Praise God, cause he placed you in the right hands. It's all part of the divine plan. You bring brightness to my lifespan. Your innocence reminds me who I am. I can see the point of view through a wide lens. I honor your potential with my guidance. You could make a fool out of a wise man. You could pacify the troops and tyrants and rule over the lands by means of non-violence. The blessing you bestow upon our environment is timeless. The joy you bring being a baby boy and a king, you will carry into manhood when you open your wings. One day when you're older, you will know what this means. You are a prayer answer to my ultimate dream, so always take it to Creator, there's no go-in-betweens. Differentia. What makes us each different? Does it start in the blood? Does it start in the DNA? Is it passed down through the genes? The lineage? Sometimes you gotta break away. Great Spirit, cleanse me in your waters. Wash away the sins of my father, which I've harbored since an innocent toddler. I got the drama saved up from my mama, but this is not my karma. I'm here for the mega saga. Let me transcend the embedded genetic trauma. Soul doctor, unbind my bloodline. Fill my heart tears with a love that's undying. I refuse to be a slave to my sun sign. I'll be the shadow that will cloud out my sunshine. Call my ancestors forth to this healing circle. May we all bear witness to the curse reversal.
Break the curse on my family. Break the curse on my family. Break the curse on my family. Break the curse on my family.
Yo, yeah, they wanna use rap to make it rain. Yo, we trying to use art to break the chain. Make a flame with the sage, trauma in the pain. Yo, I wish that it would melt away. It's not that simple though, you gotta do the heavy lifting. Like big stepping, now my masculinity is shifting. I was breathing toxic fumes and eating too. Doing shit I knew that I needn't do. Look in the mirror and I know that I'm seeing you. The shadow of my father I'm speaking through. Dark side of the moon, my light leaking through. Break the curse with this verse that I bring to you.
Family tree, opportunity to climb, but with overgrowth in the grove, you might get wrapped in the vines. Fresh trunks rise in the spring. Space made when flames burn the brush and the weeds. Please now, season from the changing temps. Attempt to not snap the branch when you're out on a limb. Patient on the barber and the gardener, knowing when it's prime to trim. There's a time to please a fam and a time to follow what's within. No lie, the road less traveled is an uphill battle. Still it's shadowed by the few that you gain. Outside the boxed in model, you can form your own thought of how to mix and match a flavorful way.
Through the great grandfathers, can you show the way? Can you relate to the road that I'm on today? Google great grandmothers, will you nurture the future seeds? Can you hear the truth of what this music means?
Break the curse on my family. 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 Break the curse on my family.
Break the curse. Break the curse.
Differentia. Differentia. Differentia.
If you could feel how weird I feel, you clearly understand. I'm sincerely being real with you, that's really who I am. Out of space and in your face, then out of place again. All my years, they still be here to you, it's weird, it's what I am. Whoa.
I'm a real
freak of nature, spaced invader. Gangsta love with his dick in the potatoes. If it's that kind of party, must be, cause I say so. Bet your bottom pay so big. No habla, hey ho, that's just the way the game go. I do the oochie coochie, ooh la laylo, watching waterfalls and rainbows, painting halos on some gay toes. Ladies and faithful, gentle sperms and babe bones, may I introduce the weirdest dude in a nudie zoot suit, wearing deerskin boots and an asteroid belt. I'm strange living proof, it's on and popping, a wild babaloo.
If you can feel how weird I feel, you clearly understand. I'm sincerely being trill with you, that's really who I am. Out of space and in your face, then out of place again. All my gears, they still be here to you, it's weird, it's what I am.
I got you stuck off the weirdness and be the infamous. I went to West Hollywood for the live action remake of They Live. Traversing higher love, Steve Winwood, a mini rib in my mini fridge. It's a dollar store microwave entree. I was about to be a real rider until Guard bit bonky. Hey, to the monkey. Dressed up like Jean Favreau in a taco truck slanging One Piece. My weirdness corresponds to a personal destiny to amplify the world's energy. Tuning out stiffs void of empathy. My type of weirdness, star crystal practical effects. Your type of weirdness, ice crystal bruh, lay up off the meth. My name is Amadeus, I'm Roz Vernon Davis. Corporations need weirdness for swift income. Slapping board stiff, rapping weird pitch, timberlands come.
How weird I feel, you clearly understand. I'm sincerely being trill with you, that's really who I am. Out of space and in your face, then out of place again. All my gears, they still be here to you, it's weird, it's what I am. My freak flag ain't nothing to sneeze at. My G status ain't fixed on street stats. Sometimes I need a free pass to relax, but when I relapse, bring that dope fiend beat back. Feeling myself like I swallowed a knee tab. Moments like these, I could die and be happy. Introspect, let me clear myself out, cause it gets so loud, even I weird myself out. Never excelled in school, I was too smart for him, but I found my voice through the black art form. Some brothers said that the rap was an art form, too theatrical, over the top and heartwarming. My comedy don't make sense on the surface. My biology's a mix of sin, but it's perfect. What would you do with all this juju? I tried to be neutral, I still look unusual. I drop tools on fools, I hope they're useful. I might drop a deuce too, excuse the Metamucil. Letter to my younger self, it never stops feeling weird. I just spit it clear with a bigger beard. You can feel how weird I feel, you clearly understand. I'm sincerely being trill with you, that's really who I am. Out of space and in your face, then out of place again. All my gears, they still be here to you, it's weird, it's what I am.
Any essential characteristic of a species by reason of which it differs from other species. Differentia.
Come here, Mama, let me smack that ass.
Daddy, you must be smoking too much grass.
I wish I was smoking grass, but somebody smoked it all up. Which leaves me only with your ass, Mama. And I'm about to light it up.
Michael, turn down my earphones, man. Turn them down. He's trying, Randy. But right, he knows where they are. Shut up. He's ready now. I'll come in there with you. Hey, you gotta get out the contact. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just wanna smack your mama's ass. I just wanna smoke all your daddy's grass. I just wanna do all the things you said can't do. I wanna break your motherfucking rules. I just wanna strip down to the nude. I just wanna howl up at the moon. I just wanna do all the things you said can't do. I wanna break your motherfucking rules. Look, I don't care if you a country bunk. I need everyone to stop what they doing right now and do the Humpty Hump. Or I'll be a monkey's hump, strung out on some junky funk.
So put your hands in the air to the ceiling. Don't just be all standing there indifferent. Them pants is too square for me to fit in, so I let my nuts hang and I don't care if you offended. I don't need you to carry and feel them. I can hold my own crotch cause I'm married with children. Yeah, I'm all out in the open with it. No shame, if the shit stank, you know who did it. And if the beat bang, then you know who's spitting. And if your mama pregnant, then you know who hit it. I'm just playing, just saying, I ain't Homer simping. What, you can't take a joke, little bitches? Why the fuck you so uptight? Come through to the party looking like you need your butt wiped. And I don't even smoke weed no more, but I just might burn up your whole stash like good night. Smack your mama's ass. I just wanna smoke all your daddy's grass. I just wanna do all the things you said can't do. I wanna break your motherfucking rules. I just wanna slip down to the nude. I just wanna howl up at the moon. I just wanna do all the things you said can't do. I wanna break your motherfucking rules. Hey yo, these rap cats is too cool. Pants sagging from the back looking doo-doo. Frontin' like your tracks ain't boo-boo. Yelling on the mic like a cow. Dude, you scaring all the ladies off. Spare the air one time and turn the AC on. Your breath is hot, man, you foul, you ain't funky. I'm fucking up your couch like a Down syndrome monkey. Man, I miss Prince and Rick James. I miss the days that wasn't easy to get laid. Way before cell phones, you had the spit game. You actually had to talk straight to a chick's face. It wasn't no Instagram or cleavage pic fame. Plus the girls wasn't wearing hella skin things. You had to use your inner eye like x-rays and imagine what she looked like naked, man, shit changed. The roof is still burning in a big flame. I guess I might as well let my dick swing. Y'all some simps trying to run up in a pimp's lane. I'm a chip and I'm a motherfucking fish tank. Smack your mama's ass. I just wanna smoke all your daddy's grass. I just wanna do all the things you say I can't do. I wanna break your motherfucking rules. I just wanna strip down to the nude. I just wanna howl up at the moon. I just wanna do all the things you say I can't do. I wanna break your motherfucking rules.
I declare unto you my 10 commandments. Let them not depart from thy heart all the days of thy life, but teach them. Then these words the Lord spoke with a great voice.
Hold it now, this is the Teenage Wolf Mac, coming all the way live from the holy moly mountaintop with that sacrilege. Yeah, we changing the rules of the whole game. Ain't no thing but fossilized chicken wing. And we about to break every law of the land and every rule of the universe. Allow me to introduce my cosmic disciple, the extra dimensional funky terrestrial Wolf Brahma from another solar mama.
I am the extra-dimensional, funky, terrestrial. I be from outer space, here to guide the human race in the funkier regions of consciousness. I have with me today the 5 golden goats of hip-hop, but only one is the real funky deal.
I like my goats raw, with a rapidy rap vocab, beyond all that bah. What horn-bearded beasts have you brought here before us today?
We got the cream of the crop, from the palaces of Saturn to the streets of Compton. Right here is the one and only Old Man Ding Dong, the dingiest of them all. And this right here is Lil Uppercut, only 3 feet tall, but knocking the biggest suckers out the galactic box. And here we have the Lady of Lust, making you bust when she spits her stuff. Next to her, we got MC Lightspeed, with a flow so fast she makes bullet trains look like funky worms sliding in slow-mo. And last but not least, we have Señor Gigio, the sword-swinging storyteller and doo-doo inspector.
Oh, you know it's nasty in the doo-doo, but that's how we do, and we about to get this boom-bap barnyard bouncing. We need an old school beat for this, something to really keep their heads ringing, something like, yeah, that's it, Señor Gigio, tell them what it is.
Communicates skills can really pay the bills. Depending how you play the field can maybe make a meal. Nothing happen overnight unless you sign a shady deal. But if you testing me, best believe you ending up a fatal kill. My flow so hard, I make the turntable still. Burn, baby, burn while my flame blaze your grill. It's like Monopoly pieces, all the game I spill. Decade plus, I bust and they cast the vapor still. But I ain't a new jack, so respected like Dangerfield. Chill, bro, they wasn't ready for you to cut their head off. They just wanted you to spit some game. Yeah. Hey yo, all around the world, same song, what's happening? Is the universal language. If you tapping in, it's Señor Gigio, the N is accented. I've been like an addict since an adolescent. That's over half my lifetime to keep it accurate. I figured it's the hardest shit to master in the field of arts, but there's no academics. It's only school of hard knocks for the savages. I wasn't talented naturally, I adapted it. To get good at nastily, I had to practice it. I remember I had a badass lisp. Fools used to clown and told me to quit, cause I sounded like a bitch. So I pushed myself to the maximum. To heal the speech impediment was my medicine. Plus cats said my flow was offbeat, so I tune into the rhythm of my heartbeat. Keeping my ears on the street, cause the concrete don't lie, they want heat. Earn me a reputation so fools would compete. Got chewed up in the battle after school once. Truth is, took huge nuts, I had to prove something.
Rap is a way of life, I pay the price so that I can say I'm nice. You acting it ain't alright. Back in the day you had to fight just to slay the mic. Man, I stayed up night, cause rap is a way of life.
I wonder, how many people have I seen quit? Make you wonder if the dream means shit, or was we all just blowing off steam quick? We use as a vehicle to feel sick, a way to cope with the low self-esteem shit. Took for granted we was channeling our genius. The role of leadership isn't no easy cheap dish. When you can raise consciousness, that's an achievement. So I tell the young MCs to think big. Can take you around the world and reach kids in faraway regions. The power is immense. The influence of open doors that you can't stick keys in. To represent like you mean it. Build a peace bridge. That weak shit won't feed lips. Pass me the torch, I'll make sure it keeps lit. I'm here to stay for good and that ain't no secret. Peep it. Hella fools fell off the deep end on the weekends like you was beastin'. Cattin' like Heathcliff, claiming you seasoned. Should've been, instead you was sleeping. I'm 25-8 straight mic beam tweaking. I made the reason for breathing is bigger than a job that's on guard. Hurt when my heroes fell off and went soft. Hell no.
Rap is a way of life. I pay the price so that I can say I'm not. You whacking it ain't alright. Back in the day you had to fight just to slay the mic. And I stayed up now.
Yeah, B.I.Lectric on the beat. You know what I'm saying? That's legendary board stiff. Frisco. And I'm Señor Gigio, holding it down for Associated Fresh. Northern California shit, feel me? This goes out to all the homies we lost rapping. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace Quans, aka Ric Flair. Rest in peace Rasar Armani, aka Random Abilities. Rest in peace Wake Self. Rest in peace Baba Zumbi. Rest in peace Gift of Gab. Rest in peace Shock G. Some nights I can't sleep because I can hear everyone's thoughts. All at once I can hear everyone, everywhere in the world screaming, and all of their confusion becomes mine. And then I must make sense of it all.
What is all this?
The world versus you.
What is all this?
The world. Some people are handed the world on a silver platter. Others are born poor without a single dollar. We tend to view the richer as a bigger stature, but truth is none of that shit really matters. It's about the way you live and how you pick your battles. And could you smell the roses and hear the children's laughter? Some only need a little just to fill their glass up. Others desire luxury so they build castles. Neither is less righteous, just different standards. And you can't take any of it with you to the big hereafter, unless you're trying to get there faster. To let the world steer you into disaster, cause it can happen just that quick. Don't be distracted by the diss track, kid. That shit's average. Life ain't about the haves and the have-nots. It's about staying true and expanding mass thought. When the pressure is too much that it's choking you, you start to lose focus and feel hopeless too. And so you stop doing what you were supposed to do. That means the world doing what it's supposed to do. Some would prefer to live in the time of kings. Others contest that women are much wiser beings. If they ruled, we'd have more balance, some like to think. And others believe our fall is the rise of machines. Some believe the institution of man-written laws our biggest flaw, and feel we should be living off the land, taking only the minimal. A great deal to some, but others feel it's a simple cause. Some see religion as a fraud, but stirs division abroad. And others think that God is the central pillar we should build upon. And some people will just never get along. Even when they get what they want, they still claim the others did them wrong. So they keep on fussing. And some believe money is the root of all evil functions. Some believe in freedom, some believe in justice. They're both sweet ideas, but people are not above corruption. When the pressure is too much that it's choking you, you start to lose focus and feel hopeless too. And so you stop doing what you were supposed to do. That means the world doing what it's supposed to do. 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 Why ain't you doing what you're supposed to do? The world doing what it's supposed to do. The world doing what it's supposed to do. The world doing what it's supposed to do. Why ain't you doing what you're supposed to do? Hold your loved ones close to you. You need to do what you're supposed to do. Everybody got their own point of view, but you need to do what you're supposed to do. Yeah. Señor Gigio, Big Sean, Differentia, ideology ain't gonna save you, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're supposed to do. It's like life is coming alive. It's like my world is coming alive. It's like the skies are opening up. It's like I feel it in my soul, but I don't know. I don't know. You tried to stay in the same space, but you're outgrowing it, and you're creating escapes without knowing it. So you challenge the spirit to start showing itself, and you open Pandora's box. Now go in it. There's no one with the insight to guide you. It's on you alone to stomach the life survival. The cave's dark, but you know you must oblige it, and you can only hope to come out the other side wiser. I don't know what I'll find here, but I'll know when I find it. I've been closing my mind, but there's nowhere to hide here, so I open my eyelids. The coastline is not clear if I'm behind it or if I'm in the ocean going over the tides of violence. At least I know what the time is. Beasts being isolated on an island. Lying to myself like it's the perfect climate, but I'm meant for more. I need to change. I wanna change. I must change. I'm here to change. I need to change. I wanna change. I must change. I'm here to change. The world as I know it today is not the same one that I was born into. I don't recognize the sights of my childhood. It's all disassembled. They formed into symbols stored in my mental. The doors that I went through seem smaller, and the power they held feels dormant. Its force has been diffused. Friends and family look foreign through my windows. My body has changed. How do I worship in this temple? Looking in the mirror, I can't remember the years. I felt young all my life, but it's not evident here. I see a man, far from a boy, not at the pinnacle yet. Every breath is a pivotal step. Wake up every morning like I survived physical death. I seek lessons cause I feel it's a test. It's too soon to assume if we're doomed. From the womb to the cocoon to the tomb, I shall bloom. I need to change. I wanna change. I must change. I'm here to change. I need to change.
Yeah.
I wanna change.
I wanna change.
I must change.
I must change.
I'm here to change.
Yo, stagnant, bad traffic, cycle of defeating patterns, balance, no attachments, feeling vibrational matches, losses, high costs, drugs, pressure, stress, divorce, breakthrough, refuel, resources, change of course. This for lift to every soul who gon' press rewind. For color boys and girls who consider suicide. Stay playing the fixer, fighting off negative whispers. In this world that lacks substance, need my elixirs. Living like damaged goods, submission in the cage. Working for a dream, two Malcolms be MLKs. Swallowing poison, trauma born to transgressors. Spiritually orphaned, just feeling for my ancestors. Recreate this bitter knowledge, reprogram my mind. Help me question and listen, reassure inner child. Just another prayer in public, debunk the sickness. Now if it's a testimony, do I have a witness? Yo, I need to change. I wanna change. I must change. I'm here to change. I need to change. For real, I wanna change. I must change. I'm here to change.
Everybody's got a mission in life. Everybody's got a purpose in the universe. And then again, there's this place called planet Earth, where they make it hard.
I arrived to the party as a nonpartisan. They said I wasn't welcome to walk the red carpet in. Why not? I'm a star. It's in my heart to share this magic that I'm harnessing. Sad how quickly you disregard my gifts and push me out to the margins where it's hardest to live. The birthmark on my skin mean I'm targeted. The worst part is I'm akin to your origins. The hurt soars when you cringe at my aura before you even know what my story is. It's tormenting. I asked the Lord, why was I even born like this? From my pigment to my emotional body in a world like this. In the form of a man, I was a sensitive boy. Vulnerable when I entered the void, where they use sex as the weapon instead of pleasure and joy. It's like I was heading to getting destroyed. Othered. Identify me as me, can throw me out with the others. Othered. Judge me by my cover, but code me according to a color. Othered. Put me on mute, reduce my story to a number. Othered. Othered. I don't get why my being here is meeting fear, and how you can deny me when I'm being sincere. Beauty is skin deep and y'all don't see me clear. It's like you need to see me drown in a stream of tears. The only way you'd ever give me my stardom is martyrdom, but my heart drum beat far from giving out. Though my life has been a hard one, it ain't something I like to harp on, but I hold the memories in my body of water and carbon. I charge in the sun, killing carcinogens. My ways are strange, but my living is healthy. Just think, your education system almost failed me. Nonetheless, I did my best as I addressed the inner self. I must confess, I've been oppressed for so many countless reasons. I conclude they were all fake, just a scapegoat for their cause of hate. Othered. Identify me as me, can throw me out with the others. Othered. Judge me by my cover, but code me according to a color. Othered. Put me on mute, reduce my story to a number. Othered. Othered. So tell me, what group do I belong to? Who do I call about this bullshit I've gone through? Well, love was my song, but they said it was the wrong tune. You feel like a bastard when nobody wants you. Choose a side and only decadence awaits. I could never be a credit to my race, cause my ethnical reign stretch many oceans. And as the seed gets sown, it's forever gonna change. If the game is top dog, who can I call my friends? The underdog is what I've always been. My tribe is broken up by denomination of skin, and yet when I see the rainbow, it all makes sense. I yearn to share my uniqueness and teach the nations, but my genius is treated as a deviation, and now progress is the means of the operation. And still, once again, you leave me out the conversation. Othered. Identify me as me, can throw me out with the others. Othered. Judge me by my cover, but code me according to a color. Othered. Put me on mute, reduce my story to a number. Othered. Othered. At the end of the day, it ain't how they make you feel. At the end of the day, it's all on you, for real, for real. At the end of the day, you gotta be good with yourself. Be good. Go to the mirror and take one look at yourself, Nobody's cool as you. 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 There's nobody quite like you. In the whole world, there's no one like you. Throughout history, throughout time too, there's never been anyone like you. Grand mastery, life cycle, intelligent benevolence designed you. In a crowded room, I can see you. They can copy you, but they can't be you. And there will never be another you again, who can do all the things that you do again. Who is you again? A true anomaly, a combination of the chaos and harmony. From your astrology, your cosmetology, you move best when you reign in your sovereignty. No apologies to be an oddity, just live honestly, don't be a novelty. You're a bigger picture, gotta flip the script up. Leave your signature like only you did it up. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, there's only one you. Somebody in the world loves you. Nobody's cool as 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 you.
Nobody, no one is true. So many chosen but few, broken down into just two sides divided to you. No barcodes or QR codes could compute with the root that you are chose by every particle of light that finds you, and every molecule that follows behind you, and every sound wave where your voice plays is in a harmony that's heavenly, so crazy. And every way that you walk is its own way. Footsteps, fingerprints on your own page, like watercolors running through on your own channel. We celebrate the very day that you blow candles. No standing on your own, got the whole world in your corner, all 4 quarters. Sometimes you can't feel it, but it's really true. The dude spitting this verse thinks you're really cool. No barcode or QR code could compute with the root that you are chose by every particle of light that finds you, and every molecule that follows behind you.
Nobody's cool as you. Nobody's cool as you. Nobody's cool as you. Nobody's cool as you. Nobody's cool as you. Nobody's cool as you. Nobody's cool as you. Nobody's cool as you. Hey bro, you the one. Hey sis, you the one too. You open up my mind like a sunroof. That's the way your shining light comes through. You should be as loud as you want to. You could be proud and still be humble. I love the fact that you are different. The world is hella cooler with you existing in it, living, kicking it with us. I wish you'd understood how significant it was.
A 1, 2, ain't nobody you but you. Ain't that really cool? They try to pretend it ain't true and box you in a zodiac on the back page, like we ain't got a galaxy in our whole name, and a universe of stars in the soul plane. I got 50 trillion cells I regenerate, and a lifetime of blood running through my veins. Alpha, beta, theta, delta channel in my brain. You can draw my network in the spirit plane. It's a cool game, what I'm really saying.
Nobody's cool as you. 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 Nobody's cool as you.
You put heart into what you do. It gets tough, but you push and muscle through. On your grind, on your side, hustle too. You surf life like you're learning something new. Dab your own brush, put your own touch. Move but don't rush, show and prove, cold crush. Original, unique, and eccentric. And together we make the collective introspective. If we stop, breathe and listen to our own voice, conscience, own vision. Your mission is your purpose what your worth is. Your gift is your service, goes way beyond the surface. Leaving your own mark, creating your own art, shining your own spark, doing your own part. They may try to compare you or tear you, and it might flare you, but know that you're rare. You got your own aura, plus your own shine. Flip your own lens, yeah, the whole 9. So the 2 cents is only 2% of influence to keep doing what you're doing. Cause nobody's cool as you. 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 Nobody's cool as you.
From the first spoken word, from the dawn of all creation, everything and everyone, every spirit of the nation. The Most High knew you way before your mother carried you, and I hope to know you longer, way after it's time to bury you. Your soul speaks, I love the way it sings, a lullaby to dance to, a tune for the kings. Your presence brings me a vibrational peace. No words can describe the way you make my heart beat. So just sleep, rest your mind and just be. Tomorrow's another day, another grind, another week, a new idea to write down, another goal to achieve, another stress, another leap. You could do it, just believe. The price of a dream, we all know it ain't cheap. We all know it ain't cheap, but just believe you got everything you need. Sometimes it's hard to see and sometimes it's hard to be. Sometimes it gets rough, no one said it's easy. From the sticks and the stones, it might sound cheesy, but don't let their words through and don't let yourself agree. Cause you know that being you is the only way to be. Cause
nobody's cool as you.
Look, nobody's cool as you.
Nobody's cool as you.
Nobody's cool as you.
Nobody's cool as you.
Hey, nobody's cool as you.
Nobody's cool as you.
Nah, nobody's cool as you.
Thanks for
Differentia.
Please subscribe to our
Differentia.
The mind is a terrible thing to face. How can you sit still in one place as the thoughts that you think race at an indescribable pace? It's first instinct to stray away and chase the wake of the day. It goes by in the blink anyway. Who has time to meditate? And yet time is immeasurably fate. Invest at great lengths in things that create more depth in space. An interesting development takes shape. Both the wild and calm elements syncopate. With each deep breath, the inner child incubates. Anxieties and dead weight disintegrates. This is the wake where you can see the connection of all things in the figure eight. Both the yin and yang and all the little things. It's a bigger stage, all on the mental plane. The winds of change, whimsical, will tickle your brain. And just like that, down trickle gentle rain. By the pluck of a fiddle string. Within a state of inspiration, fate can twist its way into a different lane. Unpaid, the potential is vast. It's all in your mental to grasp. This instrumental's a bath. Nothing's coincidental in the temple of glass. You shouldn't throw stones, just listen, relax. Stay present as you visit the past. Every second is an infinite chance. Trigger blast, big bang, new riddles to task. The universe is a funny place, and God's a true humorist. Crazy how when we close our eyes, we can radiate luminous. Who is this? Our reality mirrors our inner world, ludicrous. What is in here? Immersed in darkness, bright colors appear. Tidal waves across the puddle etheric. Ripple effects stirred by the subtlest fears. The place to discover and peer into other spheres. Space between a couple of ears. Command central station, shuttle the seers. Alpha, beta, theta, juggling gears. Do you know when the love is sincere? Can you predict when trouble is near? The link between psychic gifts and the imagination is apparent upon examination. But you know it for real when you receive the activation. Quite frankly, it is fascinating. The creative process can be prosperous, combined with meditations and mantras. You raise up your consciousness. Some would ask which book to look to study. And I say there's many, but it's best learned when you experience it in your body. Posture the spinal alignment and feel the kundalini rising. Cooling, heating, winding, moving things inside me. Observe the chakra wheel spinning. Self-healing ailments, no Dr. Phil grinning. Real magic, no David Copperfield gimmicks. Defy the impossible's limits. Logical thinking may inhibit any opportune glimpses of mystical vision, shifting objective existence. Transcendence is not for the critics, or the cynics, or the bigots, or for those who are absorbed in image. Nothing is as it seems surface-wise. The heart is where courage lies. The purpose of this rhyme is to show you the church inside. Search and find.